bill introduced in the state Senate would raise the minimum wage in Tennessee.
State Senator Sarah Kyle proposing we nearly double the minimum wage now to $15 an hour statewide. That amount only approved in 2 states so far, New York and California. Tennessee still sitting at the national rate of $7.25 an hour.
In our top story tonight, WATE's 6 on Your Side reporter Jordan Brown hearing from local businesses on this bill. She joins us now live in the studio.
And Jordan, how could this impact the economy if it is passed?
Well, guys, this is a multifaceted issue. There are those small business owners that may not be able to pay their employees that much, but there's also those who would benefit from this because they need a livable wage. Finding a common ground may not be as easy as we think. To raise or not to raise, the argument for a higher minimum wage has been a complicated one.
I'm for the bill.
No, I don't support the bill.
Mixed views on the topic leading to a bigger discussion. How will this impact us?
Good afternoon, Knoxville Soap and Candle. How may I help you?
Jody Eads, owner of Knoxville Soap, Candle, and Gifts, has been running her business alone for 10 years. She hasn't been able to afford to hire an employee.
The truth is that I haven't been able to afford to hire any employees.
And a minimum wage increase wouldn't make that any easier. But Jody says she's still in favor of the bill.
I think it's important for our country. I think that the minimum wage, it hasn't been raised in a long time, and there's inflation. And I just think that it's necessary.
But Flossie McNabb, owner of Union Avenue Books, has a different take.
I don't support the bill because we are paying ahead more than minimum wage as it is. But if it did happen, we would have to let go of employees.
University of Tennessee economic research professor Don Bruce says this may not be the best move for the economy.
The best thing about this piece of legislation is it's creating this discussion or furthering this conversation about the lowest income members of society. And when you step back and think about all the different things we could be doing, you know, a minimum wage is not necessarily the best targeted policy for reaching that group, because lots of people make minimum wage who aren't low income.
So what is the most reasonable solution?
Addressing this through adjustments to our public assistance programs might be another way to create a similar benefit, but is better targeted to those that we see as most in need.
And as a consumer, you're probably wondering how this will affect you. Well, Professor Bruce says that if companies don't downsize on their employees, you may see prices slightly increase to cover that additional cost, or in worst cases, businesses would be forced to shut down, leaving you with less buying choices as a consumer. Guys?
All right, Jordan, thank you. Something to think about. And if the Tennessee Minimum Wage Act is passed in the General Assembly, it would go into effect in July.